Hey, look, Grandpa. They got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the ones you got back home.
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Agreed.
I sure would love to take it home with me. Fortunately, I don't think it's really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Whoa, hold on now. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the nonary game, and if Quark was calling Temioja Grandpa, maybe they were even related? Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and go back to my, grandpa videos.
You mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh. You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
Lordy. Anyway, speaking of things to say quietly. Oh, hello, my friends. Scotty here, back again with another episode of Virtue's Last Reward. Now, last time, we started our quest through the blue door and went through the crew quarters with Phi and Alice. We didn't find too much besides the book about Schrodinger's cat. And yeah, otherwise, it's all stuff we've seen before. So, we're back here in the AB room, and I believe Zero's going to explain some things we also have already heard about the AB game. So, we're going to jump out ahead, and I'll see y'all at the new dialogue. 1 second. Alright, doors are opening. Let's head on in. Looks like everyone else has already gone in. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too? Oh, wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's just get inside.
Yeah, right.
This is just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen?
Yeah, it looks like something's on it. Oh boy! Let's hit start without reading it.
Shit! The hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gate?
That's the door to the AB room. Silly, you're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to continue my earlier explanation.
Alright, and from here, once again, similar dialogue, so we're going to skip on ahead to the new stuff. 1 second.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but that'll have to wait, I guess.
Wait, what? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now, it'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. Anyways, I gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait till the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Man, what are we gonna do?
About the AB game?
Yeah, should we ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This really is kind of an interesting game. It seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Apple and Banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyways, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other, and they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Oh yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both the exact same thing. It goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We've got enough to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there and tell me everything, I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem now, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way too. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. Now, you're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave a little time off for saving me the trouble, but you'll still both do about 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? You gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. I'll give you plenty of time to think about it.
So the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in apple or banana shoes.
Well, if my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice is for me to spill the beans. That way I only have to serve 1 year. Oh, but what if he confesses too? And the smart thing to do would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and then I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, then I can at least shave 5 years off that. And it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. Bet you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trust each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're probably going to spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads to not only a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on a personal level too. You see now, the AB game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah, they are pretty much the same thing, huh? If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP even by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but that's where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against then?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. So we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
Oh well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points?
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair that picked Betray would get 3 points each, so in total they'd have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed would lose 2 points, so the total gain is only 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So then for the other 2 teams they get 6 each, so that would give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to all choose Ally to get the most points. Even if one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, no one benefits. Not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they will hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. So what you're saying is I should pick Ally.
No, I mean the opposite.
Wait, what?
If you're gonna make the most logical choice here, the only option is Betray.
Wait, why? You just explained to me why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution, it's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome that everyone's happy, the choice you have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose Ally and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses Betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So, 20 minutes remain until Amedek's game polling closes. Unless we can be certain that Alice will choose Ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose Betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It'd be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's gonna happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you.
but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any sort of sense to me is that you're working with Zero.
What about you, huh?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you. That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on, I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you here. Maybe you do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life.
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. That's it. Before it ends, I want to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw
You saw what?
the explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but it wouldn't do anything,
Whoa, Sigma. Calm down. What are you talking about? What is it now?
Oh, my head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too. It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode. Are you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little bit.
Yeah, maybe I should just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened, in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or had it just been an hallucination brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to strive a bark of laughter at the thought. See, the future? Ah, no, this wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that just don't happen. I was just tired. The stress in the Notre game was probably getting to me more than Phi thought. I was tired and I was emotional. The hallucination was strange, but really it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for like hours, with my mind running in circles.
"5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally."
What the hell was that?
What, do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, it'll set your vote to ally. Make sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't really need to go into the AB room, right?
I guess not. We're already in here, though, so we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Wait, why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want me to pick betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said it'd be screwed if our BP drops to 1, right? What did you mean by that? Something gonna happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelet activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never mentioned anything about that.
I don't know. I swear I don't. I know somehow. It's just a feeling I've got that that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, come on, that again? Give me the same line when you asked why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Wait, Did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Vi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, he or she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. Oh, my head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes. Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't gonna do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
you're gonna choose Betray, right?
Yeah, don't you worry about it.
Alright, take it away. 30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice.
I think we're actually gonna ally this time. Sorry, Fi. Vote has been recorded. Please wait. Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
It's fine I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I did, and yeah, I did.
Then,
Well, I just want to believe in Alice.
that's not really a rational decision.
I know.
Yo, what up? Ziggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results. Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
All right.
Good. Looks like you're all here, finally. Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game, round 1. The results. If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor. Oh boy, were we right to trust Alice? We got Betray Ally. No! Ally. Wow, Dio allied? We allied. Alice betrayed! What the hell? Also, Dio allied. What the hell? This is something and a half right here. Let's see what happened. Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
That sucks. All right. Hey, Alice, what the hell was this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose Betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why? Why did you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose Ally?
What? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? That solution is for all to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose Betray too, you know. Yes, I know about the prisoner's dilemma, but if everyone picking Ally isn't a reasonable outcome, just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust someone you've just met. Well, maybe tender-hearted would be a little more appropriate in this case. Tender-headed. Wow, so rude.
Wait, what?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you. Alice is right. You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, RBP's down to 1 now.
God damn it! I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Vi. My hands were balled together into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why'd she done it? Quark, Dio, and Ludus Group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally. No problem. Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray. What? Hey! Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that he could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. We betrayed you, then we'd have 6 PP. And then we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9. Oh, Dio, is that true? No! That's not what happened at all. Oh, I'm just kidding. I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that. It was a joke?
Yeah, man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh? So you were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you so much. Oh, don't worry about it. We only did what anyone else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a really funny way to do it.
I understand. Guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there'd been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tomiyoshi. Although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably. Alright, and now, once again, we're going to see something we've seen before, so I'm going to skip on ahead until we get some new dialogue.
Let's go.
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I. Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed. What do you mean? Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair. Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
Looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must mean magenta? You see magenta too? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's Dio stuck with Tomiyoshi. That's awesome. Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover's a solo? Yeah, looks like it. When did they change?
Alright, skipping on ahead once again. 1 second. Alright, and with that, we are back. Sigma had a little moment of self-pouting and pity, and now we're off to go check out the rooms, see where everyone else is doing. This, once again, should be different than the other rooms, because we went through the crew quarters this time. So let's see who we find in the lounge, shall we? The lounge.
Oh, hey Sigma. Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Oh, can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I see. Well, I guess you could probably have a drink or 2 then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted, you know?
Really? Seems like the sort of thing that exactly makes people want to have a drink in the first place.
You do have a point.
Sigma.
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache anyway. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
Hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine if I just leave it alone. And it'll go away in a little bit. That's how it went away before, anyway. Has this happened to anyone else?
What, the headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did have one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No, my body feels weird. Like, my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms, and then when you wake up, the arm feels kind of like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. Like, my whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but... Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of just floating, like that.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Maybe it's because the anesthetic gas?
The what now?
It might have looked just like white smoke, but the stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might have some kind of side effect then?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't completely worn off yet.
Hmm.
Whatever, that's not important. Right now we need to figure out how we get out of here.
Oh, right.
I'll go look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here?
Yeah, I haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. Wave goodbye and headed towards the exit. Oh, where to next then? Either the infirmary or the crew quarters. Oh, we'll just keep going in order. To the infirmary.
Ba-
Boom. Interesting though.
Numbness of the body. Feeling like we're floating.
Let's see what the infirmary says, and who the hell's even in here.
Ba-
So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice?
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course! Sitting on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
Oh, I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here, like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd have known you'd be choosing Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Huh, easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes, I want to eat lots of delicious food, and fall in love.
Ha! What an idiot!
Excuse me?
I was gonna take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look, let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have that detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective, now did I?
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine. Whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover anyway?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or you worked together or something?
No, she doesn't. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's somewhere?
In the middle of the desert.
A desert?
Yeah, but that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only one getting the third degree here? That doesn't seem fair to me at all. How about you guys give up a little personal information too, We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you don't really want to, no. It's not like I can force you.
Oh, then I apologize. I don't have anything to say on that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you probably are going to think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader. A ringleader? You're kidding. Nope, I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it. But my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do a quadruple flip and, missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He's about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talk about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. I guess he took it a little too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah.
I think the best part of that is, like, Dio is not entirely lying. Like, he is lying, but he does lead a company of, like, 50 dudes and is, X generation, whatever. Anyway.
Ah, shit, guess I got a little sappy there. Anyways, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed into last night at one of our tour stops. Going out to a couple bars, got shit-faced. When we're back to the caravan, this black band pulls up, someone grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can get a good look at them, they hit me with this gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, waking up in the AB room. Anyways, enough about me. Still haven't heard your story yet, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school. When I got in my car, the white gas started pouring out everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Oh, no, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Oh, believe me, I've thought about it. I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers to me. Well, I guess I can't really say it for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possibly someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on, you know he's full of shit, right?
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery. But what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he really doesn't have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right?
Yeah.
What's so funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You don't really know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
It makes you feel better. Sure.
Well, I know a little bit about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. Said she got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Then that leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that even do?
Been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kinda there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. Honestly, know about as much as you do. So, basically, nothing. I hadn't really realized until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would describe a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point in talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check out the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
I think I'll head over to the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Okay. Bro. I head out of the infirmary.
Deal Brodus again. I don't think we're ready for that.
Anyway, the crew quarters, which should be Kay and Quark, right?
Bum. Doom ba da ba ow. Ba da ba da. Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing. You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I all went through all these rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious? Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary, huh?
What's this book?
Huh. Oh, that's, Book Meowth's Cats.
Meowths?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I kind of start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
That's weird.
Kay's doing the face again. So what's the cat book about?
Oh,
Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks me outstead.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison that will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Miyobi? These are getting so messed up, I don't even know what he's trying to say.
What?
I don't really know anything Meowth did. I'm just telling you what Phi told me.
So it's probably? Isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oh, whoops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tamayoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna, right? Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that New Year's Eve? This one?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know for sure what year it is, or even what day, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? Been knocked out on the dawn of the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse, huh? Lunar eclipse. What did that have to do with anything? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way a lunar eclipse could be connected to our abductions. What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was that?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
Is it really some kind of pandemic, though? That sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard of the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? This is the first time I'd really heard of it. I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Quark looks so sus right now. Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys, hurry! You need to come with me.
Has something happened?
Yes! Oh, sort of. We found something. What did you find? It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible?
Never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was the first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing and just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? Oh, no way!
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Oh, of course! It was the same mob I'd been seeing in my vision, but then it hadn't been an hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
And I think right there is where we're gonna stop today. Boo! Yes, I know, but hey, shit, there's a bomb.
There was never a bomb before! What the hell?
Anyway, we'll have to find out next time.
Skadji signing off, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye!